So yeah, I want to read more. I mean, I have been notoriously bad with reading books. I would start and then I would come to like a middle or something, and then I would get distracted and just toss them into a bookshelf. And maybe down the line, somewhere near the end of the year, it would be super nice to maybe reflect what books I read this year and maybe give you some advices, what should you pick and what can you learn from a certain book. So yeah, reading books 2020, let's see if it happens. Another thing I want to learn this year is how to properly use Flash. So let me show you. This is a borrow or gift from my friend that gave me those books. So this is how this Flash looks right now. Let's see if I can sharpen it. Yes. So it's not in like mint condition. It's his first Flash, and he gave me that to kind of dig deep into Flash photography, to learn a little bit, because I never ever had Flash in my hands or used it in my photography before, so I have no clue how it works. I have been messing with this one for a little bit. I made some nice portraits for like social media avatars and stuff, and I love it. I didn't even know how amazing it is to own a Flash. So in, I don't know, a couple of months or something, I will invest into some nice basic but still decent Flash unit, and I'm gonna learn how to use Flash this year. That's like 100%. And there are two more things that I would add on my bucket list for 2022. First one is I want to learn Flutter. Hopefully very good, because I have, millions of ideas about the apps I could work on as my side project, but I only know Swift, and that makes Android experience non-existent, which is not optimal. So I was thinking about more hybrid approach. I should learn a framework, a language that can support both with the same source code. And Flutter seemed like a very good choice because it's new, it's modern, it's well documented, it's becoming more and more popular, and it doesn't seem that it's that hard to learn, and it has amazing support in VS Code. For those who are not maybe that much into coding, I might be just like listing random words right now, but okay, trust me, it's a great tool for building apps for both iOS and Android. So I want to learn Flutter because I have two app ideas that I want to do. One is, basically a revamp of my old app, like a menstrual calendar, and the other one is budgeting tool, because I still didn't find the one that suits me, so I decided to make one. Why not? Maybe it can be a side business for me. Who knows what can happen? And the second thing I want to learn is 3D modeling and animation. That means that I will go with Blender, because it's free, it's open source, it's well documented, the community is amazing, lots of video tutorials all around on YouTube, tutorials about everything. So it makes total sense to try it out. I cannot be 100% sure that I'm gonna do it this year, but I will do my best to try and learn Blender in 2022. And that's it. I don't want to put more things into my bucket list, because that's not healthy. You should be reasonable with your free time, and you should put things that will likely to happen, and not just wishful thinking and put like 100 things and then I'm gonna do everything. No, you will not. If you try to do everything and you really stick to it, you will burn out so quickly. So make a couple of things, put a couple of things there and then actually do it. When it comes to product design, I have some plans. What could I do this year? It's not like I want to do it this year, because I already started to do these things, but I definitely plan to run more workshops around Figma and product design, and try to teach as many people I can how to use Figma, proficiently, professionally, effective, how to do design systems and manage colors, libraries, typography, how to do this and that. So much topics that could be covered in those workshops. I also would like to release at least short course. This is why this one is not in a bucket list. Course is quite time-consuming thing to do. So if I will feel like it in some point this year, I might do it. But my wish, my long-term wish, is to produce a Figma course or for example how to become a product designer course, which is a little bit more challenging, and just put it online for people to follow and educate themselves and maybe build a little community around it so we can all help each other. And I just want to mention hardware in the end. I think it's time for some gear upgrades, so hopefully this year I will get Sony A7 Mark IV. It's quite new. It's so much better than Sony A7 Mark III. I mean, I'm recording this on Mark III and it's still beautiful, great camera, of course, nothing to complain. The only thing that bothers me is lack of this flippy screen, because then I need to, like, you should see my setup right now. It's a little bit ginormous, a little bit too unnecessary for my taste. I like things minimal and compact and just make them work like that. I hope I will get a chance to invest in this new camera. Whoa, what happened there? It's awakened now. Okay. I want to invest in zoom lens and try to do more, let's say, more focal lengths in my videography, because this is actually important for this channel. I want to not move away from product design and Figma, but I want to introduce new topics. It might not be like maybe perfect taste for everybody from my audience right now, but I want to record more lifestyle videos in Finland, because I'm from Croatia. I lived for 5 full years in Finland, and of course I have something to say. I mean, from cultural shocks to how things work here, some fun stuff like places to explore, what makes Finland so beautiful and just, a dream of a country. So my aim with future videos might not be so product design, because let's face it, nothing too major is happening on the product design scene right now. Maybe in a couple of months we will see some big changes, but so far I didn't see anything like mind-blowing that needs covering. If you're interested in my lifestyle as an expat, well, definitely subscribe and stick around, because I'm definitely gonna do that. I'm promoting this task in my bucket list right now, because this is one thing that I wanted to do for a very long time. So push this task into bucket list, make lifestyle videos in Finland. There, now I have 5 things that I want to achieve this year. Maybe too much, let's see, but I'm very optimistic about this. Anyway, thank you for those who managed to stick to this video to the end. I love you guys, and remember to subscribe. It really means a lot to me. I want to build this channel together with you. If you want some, coaching, mentoring around product design and Figma, I offer one-on-one coaching sessions. So, follow the link in description on SuperPeer and let's book something. If you have a company or you want your boss to pay this coaching, I also offer services for companies to coach teams. So, check that. And that would be all. Thanks for being here. You're the best. Happy New Year. 2022 is, just started, and we're gonna have a blast this year. I just feel it. I'm talking about like this channel, not like real life, because it's a little bit grim right now with the pandemic happening. But anyways, stick around. Ciao ski!